welcome back to the Citizen channel and our last odd show of the 22-23 season, part 1. Anyway, of course, with the World Cup coming up, we're going to look at the match against Brentford. And there's a bit of value on it, yes. These sort of games, there's some awful value, of course, but there's always some little bits of value we can find. So we're going to have a look at City versus Brentford, 12th of November 2022, match day 14. Kick-off 12:30 p.m, so an early kick-off. We used to be pretty rubbish at them. I don't think we're too bad now, but we used to be pretty feeble. So we're going to have a look at the value on this game, please. I don't condone gambling. When the fun stop, and be just be careful. Just be careful. Just a bit of fun, and don't ever chase your losses and stuff like that. Please, if you are new to this channel, I do everything City, past, present, forever, lots of different magazine vlogs like this, all different subjects. While the World Cup's on, there'll be loads of history stuff as well. So if you like your City history or you want to learn a little bit, jump on board, press that subscribe button, press the bell notification so you know these vlogs are coming out, and join the team, spread the word, keep it going, guys. It'd be great to have you on board, and all your comments are very, very welcome. And if you're on YouTube or Twitter yourself, as I'm sure some of you are, it's nice to get thumbs ups and likes, isn't it? It's nice to be appreciated. Just press that button now. Give us a thumbs up. It's nice. Make an old City fan very, very happy in these cold winter nights. Keep a warm glow to know that you're out there supporting me. That'd be fantastic. All these prices are at the 10th of November 2022. So please check. I've took the sort of most common price. There should be some a little bit better than what I give you today, but this is just to give you an idea. So if you're going out there and you think, oh, that sounds interesting, have a shop around, have a look. As I say, when I was doing a lot of betting in the old days, of course, I got a lot of accounts closed. I opened accounts in a friend's names. I opened accounts in family names. I got all closed down because I did actually take the bookies to task. But a long time ago. But as I say, that's something unable to do now because they've all shut me down. But as I say, and all my systems were a long time ago, and I probably forgot what I used to do, in all fairness. But hey, there you go. So shop around anyway, guys. Some general odds. City to win the league, 1-5 on. Arsenal, it's a 2-horse race. Arsenal are 9-2. I still think that's a little bit disrespectful to Arsenal, 9-2, and City being 1-5, especially going into this World Cup. As I say, we've still got a game to go, but obviously with Arsenal presumably still going to be top of the league. And if you look at the next two in the betting, Liverpool are 66-1, believe it or not, still, even though they're obviously not up there in the top 6 yet. And Newcastle are 80-1. So, yeah, the book is really not showing anyone respect apart from City, and 1-5 on is very, very short, isn't it? If you look at Brentford themselves, if they sit 11th at the moment, yeah, I think they could do better. I think they might sneak into the top half of Mr. Frank. He's not done too badly. It could all end up in tears, of course it could. But you get 9-2 on a top half finish for Brentford, and a 1-6 on for a bottom half finish. So the bookies do think they're going to finish the bottom half. I'm not too sure, but yeah, it's probably likely, but it might be worth a risk if you're a Brentford fan and you want to risk 50p or something. The match odds themselves, City are 2-15 on, total waste of time. Brentford are 18-1, so 10p on that for Brentford fans, and a draw's 8-1. So have a little bit of Dutch, and you never know. Have faith in your team, see what happens. This is my starting 11. Please check out my preview show for why I came to this. It might sound a bit... I'm not including Haaland. I'm not 100% sure still whether he'll start in this. I'm hoping he will, and I'm sort of 60% sure he might, but I've left him out just in case, anyway, of my starting 11. And this is it. So check my preview show for the whys and the wherefores. Ederson, Stones, Akanji, Aki, Gomez, Roderick, KDB, Bernardo, Foden, Alvarez, and Grealish. It's simply possible that Haaland will be swapped, but of course, in any time goal scorer and first goal scorer, I'll give you Haaland's price anyway. Just to sum up, I think it's a good. Not to sum up, really. We just need a good win before the break, don't we? We need to win. Anything less than a win will send us into the World Cup break absolutely gutted, or I will be anyway. I'm sure most of us will, and I would hope for a clean sheet in this one as well, absolutely, and a fully strong City lineup. Say apart from Haaland, which I'm not too sure about, but should be capable of at least a 3-0 minimum, in my opinion. No disrespect to Brentford, but I think they probably agree with me on that one. Right, let's have a look at the odds. Let's have a look at any value. First goal scorer, Haaland's 15 to 8. Not great anyway. Then you look at the team I've picked. Stones is 40 to 1. Yeah, he nips up, doesn't he? Akanji's 28 to 1. Yeah, I've not really get the vibe that Akanji's going to score any goals. Aki's 28 to 1. He gets up for corners. Gomez is 25 to 1. I've got him down as starting. He likes the shot as well. He was not so good against Chelsea, but he can blast them in. Rodri's Rocket, we've not had one of those for a while, have we? He's 20 to 1. KDB, of course, is 6 to 1. He's always low. Bernardo's 10 to 1. Foden's 7 to 1. Alvarez is 9 to 2, of course. He can score on a regular basis. Grealish is 9 to 1. This is all first goal scorer, don't forget. And if you're looking at Brentford's Tony, he's 14 to 1 to be first goal scorer. Let's go on to the anytime goal scorers. Far too many being restricted, but the ones that have decent prices that are more than 2 to 1. Stones is 12, Akanji's 10s, Aki's 8, Gomez is 9, Rodri's 6, Bernardo 5 to 2, and Grealish is 13 to 5. I mean, Grealish, he did everything but score against Chelsea, so you never know. Tony himself, that we mentioned, he's 10 to 3, anytime goal scorer. So again, if you fancy Brentford to nick one, he's more likely going to be your guy. To score 2 or more goals, Haaland's around 8 to 5. You can get a bit better, not great. Alvarez is 4 to 1. That's a bit more interesting for me. Half-time, full-time. Got to be City for both, surely. I'll be absolutely devastated if it isn't. But all credit to Brentford if they're holding it to a draw at half-time, a draw, and then City to win, because I fully expect a City win is 7 to 2. City is 8 to 15 on half-time, full-time. Correct scores, it was 2-0 last season. It's 6 to 1. Yeah, I get it. I'll be happy, but I'll be a bit frustrated with the 2-0 at this stage. A 3-0 is 6 to 1, a 4-0 is 9 to 1, a 5-0 is 14 to 1. And if they do score, as I say, I'll be disappointed, but I can't see it being a scoring in a 1-1 or a 2-1. I say for a 3-1 is 10 to 1, a 4-1 is 14 to 1, and a 5-1 is 20 to 1. We all like a 5-1, don't we? Handicaps, yeah, you can get a reasonable price if you Brentford +3, although that might not be enough. Hoping it's not enough anyway. You can get 8 to 11 on, which is all right. It's sort of doable. +3, so if City will win by 2 goals, you'd be in the money on that one. But again, 8 to 11 is fine, but +3, is it enough? Hopefully not. Goals under and over 3.5 goals, well worth a look. 5 to 6. That's not bad. That's not bad, is it? Really, 5 to 6 on. 1 to 2 on for over 2.5. So not a bit restrictive on that. But over 3.5, 5 to 6, I like that. I like that's not a bad price. That 4 goals in the game. You can even allow Brentford to score 1, can't we? Winning margins. 2-goal winning margin for City, which it was last season, 10 to 3. A 3-goal winning margin, 7 to 2. I mean, you're talking Dutching possibilities, aren't you? Because a 4+ winning margin is 11 to 4. You're talking, if it's 1, it'd be disappointing. So, I mean, you could Dutch those and still make a bit of money. Not a lot of money, but you can still make a little bit of money out of that. So it might be worth having a look at. And finally, before we go and we finish this last one before the World Cup break, both teams to score. Yes, it's 21 to 20. Doesn't surprise me. Odds against, because I'm thinking no 8 to 11. But if you want to risk it, you want to combine stuff and put things together. Yes, at 21 to 20 isn't too bad. So there you go. Let me know what you're having a little go on. Let me know your little bets. So keep your fingers crossed for you. It'd be great to. And even if you tell me after the event, it's great. Which some guys have in the past where they put a fiver on something and they put 20 quid on and stuff like this, and fortunately it came in. I've had stuff. We all have stuff like that. If we do have a gamble, we all where we make a mess and we get the benefit. I used to love it. I used to love it when there used to be my little system. You could actually end up. Basically, I used to play the laying things off and stuff, so you couldn't really lose, but you had to risk a lot of money to get a minimal amount back. But it wasn't risking it because one of the options was always going to come in. But the best thing was where you used to have a bet on a horse to win, and it would finish second, and then you'd lay it off. So you got your money, but then obviously it was a steward's inquiry, and it was sort of the other horse was thrown out. So you actually won on both things, and it's nice. These things happen. Say they happen the wrong way and they happen the good way. So that's always good. But let me know what you're having to go on anyway, guys. I'm waffling on here, but I say this last one until Leeds away on the 28th of December, is it, when we play Leeds away? So a little while before we have another odd show anyway. And let me know what you're doing. Thanks for watching. Please, as I said, check out my preview show. There will be a player rating show Saturday night and a talking point show on Sunday. And of course, plenty over the World Cup. Citizen Channel doesn't stop. We don't stop. There'll be loads of history things, and even things like who's been our player of the season so far in our part 1 of the season, or part just over a third of the way through, isn't it? But part 1 of the season, just little things like that during, and a couple of quizzes as well to keep us all happy. City quizzes and how we've been doing so far this season. Lots of different things, plus history blogs going back years and years. So join me. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Please, all your comments, very welcome. Until we meet again, and that's one thing, don't I? Please, stay safe, Blues. Come on, City. Bye for now.